In the standard board game Scrabble, the word pizza is worth 15 points, not 25 as you would hope. There is only one Z tile, so the second Z in pizza uses the blank tile, which is worth nothing. The letter Z does not always sit at the end of the alphabet. In Greek it sits at number 7. In U.S. tradition, the 7th wedding anniversary is known as the copper anniversary. Pennies are not made of copper. They are 97.5% zinc. They haven't been pure copper since 1837. What else happened in 1837? On March 4th, the city of Chicago, Illinois, was first incorporated. Chicago's own style of pizza, the deep dish, was first served at Pizzeria Uno in 1943. The classic Uno card game consists of 108 cards. The updated version has 112. Another 108? There are 108 stitches on baseballs made by Spalding Sporting Goods. And today's most smartest question: pepperoni is the most popular pizza in the United States. Italy is where pizza was originated. So why can't you buy a pepperoni pizza in Italy? Italians hate what Americans have done to Italian food. Pepperoni is not a thing in Italy. Pepperoni is too spicy for Italians. Or they don't have pigs in Italy. In 1900, Spalding became the largest manufacturer of baseball bats. They produced over 1 million that year. $1 million is the amount of insurance that Miley Cyrus has on her tongue. A tongue? Yes, ducks have one. It is considered a fatty delicacy. Another delicacy is maggot cheese from Sardinia. It is a pecorino cheese infused with the live larvae of the cheese fly. The larvae can jump if they are disturbed, so diners have to shield their eyes when eating this Sardinian delicacy. Wow. The island of Sardinia in Italy has an above-average life expectancy of 81 years and has the highest population of people over 100 years old in the world. Also 100 years ago, Enzo Ferrari, having no other job perspective, eventually settles for a job at a small car company redesigning used truck bodies into small passenger cars. Yes, that Ferrari. The most expensive car ever sold was a 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO, of which only 36 were made. It sold for $70 million. $70 million is what it cost to produce the animated Disney movie Cars. Car sales throughout the world in 2021 are expected to be 70 million units. A 2021 prophecy from Nostradamus indicated that the world would suffer an economic collapse. So there you go. Although Nostradamus is best known for his predictions of the future since his birth in 1503, he was actually educated as a doctor. Also in 1503, Leonardo da Vinci began painting the Mona Lisa in Florence, Italy. Florence Henderson, best known as the mom on the Brady Bunch, was born on Valentine's Day. Nope, not gonna use that one. Florence Henderson was the first woman to guest host The Tonight Show, filling in for Jack Paar. That's better. Jack Paar is often recognized as the second host of The Tonight Show following Steve Allen. He actually was third, as the team of Jack Lascoli and Al Collins preceded him. Lascoli and Collins were followed by Jack Paar, Johnny Carson, Jay Leno, Conan O'Brien, Jay Leno again, and Jimmy Fallon currently sits at the desk. Jay Leno once did a Doritos chip commercial. Doritos were invented at Disneyland, the happiest place on earth, in 1964. The happiest place on earth was not always so happy, especially on opening day at Disneyland. On that day, almost everything went wrong. It was over 100 degrees, traffic was terrible, the drinking water fountains didn't work, and there was a gas leak. The largest gas leak in history also occurred in California. In 2015, the Aliso Canyon natural gas well leaked for 4 months, releasing 100,000 tons of methane. Methane comprises 97% of what is commonly called natural gas, which is most often used for heating and cooking in homes. 97% also refers to the percentage of young women in the UK who have experienced sexual harassment, according to a recent survey. The killing of Sarah Everard, a young British woman, sparked the 97% movement on TikTok. Google Sarah Everard to learn more. Google's original corporate chef was Charlie Ayers. Ayers had spent several of his earlier years as the traveling chef for the band The Grateful Dead. He initially cooked for the Grateful Dead in exchange for free admission to their legendary shows. The Grateful Dead, although one of the best-known bands in musical history, never won a Grammy Award. They received a Lifetime Achievement Award, but never won a specific Grammy. Although the Lifetime Achievement Award is not awarded every year, as of 2021, 223 individuals and musical groups have received the award for their contribution to the field of recording. Several recordings are aboard the spacecraft's Voyager 1 and 2. The copper record albums they are carrying contain greetings in 55 languages, musical selections from different eras and cultures, and information about where the recordings came from. Voyager 1 is currently 12 billion miles away from Earth, and Voyager 2 is 10 billion miles away. Definitely the most widely distributed records ever. Voyager 1 was launched on September 5th, 1977, 16 days after its twin Voyager 2. While the name Voyager was chosen within the NASA organization, in March of 2020, NASA announced that 7th grader Alexander Mather of Burke, Virginia, had submitted the winning essay in the Space Agency's contest to name the Mars rover. The name that Alexander chose? Perseverance. Also included on the Perseverance is a tribute to the healthcare workers who've been fighting the coronavirus pandemic here on Earth. The rover launched in July 2020, just a few months after the virus hit the United States. Also in July of 2020, the Italian police seized 14 tons of amphetamines in the largest drug bust ever. The drugs were worth $1.1 billion on the street. It is thought the drugs were made in Syria by the Islamic State. The number of people dying from amphetamine addiction increased by 30% between the years 2016 and 2017. Also a 30% increase, according to LGBT watchdog group Grupo Gay de Bahia, at least 445 LGBT Brazilians died as victims of homophobia in 2017, a 30% increase from 2016. Two facts about Brazil that make you say, who knew? Brazil is huge. It is the 5th largest country in the world. Brazil also has the 2nd largest number of airports in the world. Who knew? The busiest airport in the world is Hartsfield-Jackson in Atlanta, Georgia, with over 110 million passengers last year. As of May 2021, 110 million U.S. citizens have now been vaccinated against COVID-19. 14 countries have reported 0 COVID-19 cases ever. One of those countries is North Korea. Experts report that 0 cases would be highly unlikely for a landlocked country of 25 million people. North Korea is about the size of Pennsylvania, but less than 20% of its land is suitable for growing crops. That part is about the size of New Hampshire. New Hampshire's Mount Washington is one of the windiest places on Earth, with a recorded wind speed of 231 miles per hour on April 14, 1934. 231 miles per hour is the verified top speed of Ferrari's hybrid, the LaFerrari. This speed was hit on Germany's Autobahn in early 2020. The Autobahn is currently 7,985 miles long. The circumference of the Earth is 24,860 miles, making the Autobahn 32% of the Earth's circumference. That is an awesome road, and most of it doesn't even have a speed limit. The most smartest answer for today: although Italians are not happy with what Americans and others have done with Italian food, the real answer is that there is no pepperoni in Italy. What we know as pepperoni is a U.S. creation. In Italy, pepperoni refers to peppers, like bell peppers. Salame picante would be the closest you will find in Italy. It is estimated that nearly 32% of Sicilians have migrated to the United States since 1866. Also in 1866, Venice became part of Italy. Venice, like every region of Italy, is known for its traditional food specialties. Dishes such as risotto, polenta, gnocchi, tiramisu, and even Hemingway's favorite drink, the Bellini, are wonderful delights from Venice. What food is not a specialty of Venice? Pizza.